we are going to have over 20 guest cosplayers alone.
My childhood is going to be there. I'm going to have to like bring extra makeup because I know I'm going to be crying.
It is going to be so nostalgic.
I'll never wash this arm again.
Lady, can I get my picture already?
Anything, wrestler, monkey, which one are you most excited to see?
Almost a full cast of Yu-Gi-Oh! Full cast of Pokemon. We do have up to 20 cosplays to choose from, so.
Cosplay is more than just the costume. You know, not everybody knows how to sew.
I mean, you can't discourage the people that are starting.
You don't want to be the person that puts out somebody's fire. Oh, you probably could have done that better. I don't think I would have ever cosplayed again.
Welcome everybody to Con Culture Podcast. It is a triple stack, fully packed show today. We have 3 amazing cosplayers and technically 5 amazing guests for a con that we're going to get into. We're going to talk about. So I'm surrounded by talented individuals, and I just hold the camera. That's what I do. I hold the camera and I talk. I'm a talking head, but I'm good at it. So that's why you're here. So, ladies, go ahead and let's introduce yourselves, starting with Ali, work our way to Yerah. Ali, introduce yourself.
I'm Ali B. Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here.
In the middle, we have Maddie.
Maddie. Yeah, I'm Maddie. That's right. I drink a lot of coffee.
Maddie.
And last but certainly not least, the super talented
Yerah. This is Yerah with Paradox Cosplay. So,
Yes. Glad to have you back in cosplay. I know we took a break, but so there's so much to talk about. We are here specifically for a con that I'm going to let Alicia tell y'all a little bit about. So why exactly are we all here? And what do we have going on?
Hi, everyone. So I'm excited to let you know about this amazing con that is coming to San Antonio, Texas, which is Nostalgia Con. It is going to be so nostalgic, and it's all like 90s nostalgic, early 2000s. You pretty much Toonami, Nickelodeon, Disney, everything that you can think of that is nostalgic in that era time.
Yeah, why is there 5 of y'all here though? Like, is there a specific reason why we have so many here? Are y'all going to be there?
we're all going to be guests. We're all going to be guests. I'm extra excited because, first of all, we have Trey and Gigi from Con Culture. And even though they've been cosplaying for years, this is going to be their first time officially guesting in a big convention like this. So I'm like, I cannot wait to see them over there and like get recognized because they're amazing. You know,
Up in the Henry B.
I'm trying not to cry.
I didn't know.
Crying, because if you start crying, I'm going to start crying.
Wait. You guys have been doing such a great job for such a long time. So it's like you guys deserve the recognition. And I am just so happy for you guys. I'm ecstatic. I know you guys are going to blow it out the park and we're all going to be there with you to celebrate.
It's like, I'm so excited because there's so many of us that are going to be there. And it's like so many of y'all are my friends.
Mhm.
Where it's like people that I've been mutuals with and I haven't had the opportunity to meet in person. So it's like going to be such a fun experience. And I feel like our like cosplay alley is going to be lit.
Yes, and for
Lit.
those that don't know, we are going to have over 20 guest cosplayers alone. That's not even counting the hundreds of people that are going to be in the merchant alley just selling merchandise and having like the artists and everything. I mean, it's going to be packed and everything is going to be all around the nostalgia theme, the early 90s. And who is not, in love with the early 90s cartoons, anime, cosplay?
All
So
90s kids.
everything from back in the 90s is great. From the X-Men animated series that just came out again and revamped.
Seriously?
Every little cartoon that we watched growing up. So it's going to be a blast. I cannot wait.
Yes, definitely. Now, Maddie, you are no stranger to guesting at shows. What are you excited about specifically at NostalgiaCon? Because I know you have had a multitude of guest appearances within the past year. Congratulations, by the way, well deserved. What are you excited about for NostalgiaCon?
Oh my gosh. I honestly, nostalgia has been probably the one I'm most excited for because like Jetta said, one, there's going to be like 20 plus cosplayers. Like that's never happened. You have like maybe like 5 to 7 max. I was like, that's an explosion of cosplayers. So like we're going to be creating all the content and like
Y'all are going to be wild.
I know.
a lot of our costumes are going to be like from the same shows and movies. So I mean, it's going to be great. And then not to mention like my childhood is going to be there. I'm gonna have to like bring extra makeup because I know I'm gonna be crying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm just so excited because I just so far it's like such a great lineup, so many great cosplayers. A lot of them are my friends, and yeah, I just like so far there's no downside to this convention. Other
I
than
know. And I'm
Agreed.
like Maddie was saying, the group cosplays that we're already talking about making.
Yes.
Oh my God. Like, I know
Yeah.
we're a lot of people, but we have several groups already happening of
Yes.
cosplayers coming in dressed up and doing just full on groups. And you know how shocking it is when you don't see just one character you like, but the entire cast. just
Everybody.
showing up in
Yes.
costume.
Yes.
Like, that's
We're gonna be
incredible,
cooking.
It's gonna be
you know what I mean? It's gonna be
so
wild.
mind-blowing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
that's
fun.
nuts. So, Trey,
Definitely.
what question would you like to ask this amazing trio?
Okay. I want to know, each one of you, which guest, voice actor, anything, wrestler, monkey, which one are you most excited to see?
We'll start with Yerah and work our way to Alicia. So, Yerah, Maddie, and Ali.
I want to see the entire Pokemon cast.
Yeah.
Right.
And they have the
Pokemon
Right.
cast is gonna be
they got
there.
the lead singer from the theme too.
Who? And isn't
Yeah,
he going to
like,
perform?
yeah, the lead singer
Yes.
is gonna be singing it live.
Name a more
on the
iconic
show.
'90s song.
I mean, how
For
more iconic?
real.
Oh,
Yeah. Who doesn't know the Pokemon theme song?
Yeah.
And then like every single we've seen them a lot here because San Antonio also hosts the big PokeFest convention, and sometimes we see one here, one there, just like a few at a time. But have you seen the Pokemon lineup of celebrity
It's-
voice
I
actors
think
we
this
have
is the first
for
insane.
nostalgia?
reunion ever.
It is
Yeah.
huge, so I can't
is.
wait.
Yes.
That's
Mhm.
crazy. So, what about you, Maddie? Who are you looking to meet?
me, I'm biased because I mean, if you follow my page for a while, like
Just
I'm
a little bit.
obsessed, with the
Well.
Goofy movie. So I'm like super excited for Jason Marsden and Bill Farmer to be there. I've met both, but on separate occasions. So this will be my first time like meeting them in the same vicinity. And it's honestly,
She's gonna have them sign her bag. You'll see.
That's extra makeup. She was right.
bag must be like my bag. Like sign me. But-
Sign me.
sign me. I'll never wash this arm again.
And then you can get
Get
it
it
tattooed.
tattooed.
Just get it tattooed. Yes.
No, but
That's-
but I remember the first time I met Bill, like he did the Goofy laugh, and I just like tears fell. So
Oh.
it was amazing. Yeah.
That's so
excited for
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That is definitely my favorite Disney character is Goofy. Like I met him at Disney World and I cried like a little kid. It was so
Yeah, and
I was
he-
like a 20-year-old man and I was like, oh my God.
I know.
The goofster.
I love Goofy.
Little kids
Ali.
behind me looking like, why are you crying? I'm like,
So,
Lady, can I get my picture already? Wait your turn, kid. You weren't even there.
Man, this is a Wendy's.
I was here first.
for real.
So, Ali, who are you excited for?
Oh my God, there's so many. But first of all, I mean, they have the pretty much almost a full cast of Yu-Gi-Oh, full cast of Pokemon. I mean, that's just a lot right there. I do want to honestly meet each one of Yu-Gi-Oh for sure. I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh and I do enjoy it. Dan Green is probably going to be one of my top ones for sure that I definitely want to get his autograph. I actually really do
Heck
want
yeah.
to collect all the Yu-Gi-Oh autographs. So more than likely, it's going to be the whole cast of Yu-Gi-Oh. So.
That's
I'm
freaking
excited.
nuts.
Yes.
Time to duel.
Isn't he the voice of Entei on Pokemon?
I believe so.
There
I
he
believe
is.
so.
Fact
Yeah.
check that, but I think
Yeah.
so.
There's so many.
Oh, it's ChatGPT.
There's so many. I'd be surprised if he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Mewtwo.
Yeah.
He did
That's the
Mewtwo,
beauty of all
he
these
was
guests. Like they're all in so many different franchises.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They all. There's a lot of crossover. It's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring your stuff to get signed, folks.
Yes.
What would you like to ask the trio, Gigi?
Yes. Okay. So I know there's a cosplay contest that will be happening at NostalgiaCon. Can y'all give us a little bit of information on that so we can share that with our viewers?
Like, who are the judges? What are
Yes.
the prizes? What are the...
Yes.
All
So we do have an adult category and kid category. For the adult categories, we have up to $1,000 full prize, and there's going to be first, second, and third place. And then on the kids categories, we have up to I believe it's $100. Yes, $100 for first place, and then second and third place as well. And this cosplay contest is going to be amazing. With the judges, we still are in deliberation on that, so that will be coming up soon. But we do
Ooh,
have
to be determined.
TBD.
TBD.
yeah, we do have up to 20 cosplays to choose from, so
Yes.
it's a lot. So
I do not envy you.
Well, and you want to make sure that you're choosing judges that like have a diverse background and
Yes.
everything. Like you don't,
Definitely.
so that you can really get like a good view of opinions and everything.
yes,
Nice.
Well,
yes,
thank you.
yes.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited. The cosplay contest is always like I love watching cosplay contests. Like seeing
amazing.
people get up there and just like show their stuff and like what they've done. It's chef's kiss.
Mhm.
Chef's kiss.
The performance. Oh,
Yes,
I
I
love
love
it.
that's
I
my
always
favorite
love
part.
when they
Yeah.
bring out the character, and that's like
Yeah.
my favorite
Bring
thing.
them to
So
life.
when they bring them to life, and I'm like, that sold.
Because like it's one thing for them to come and tell you how they made it, and they give you like
Yes.
a pre-judging stage, and they're like, I made this and I did this, and it took me 3 years to grow this fruit, and use it as a paint to make this, like all of this stuff. I mean, it's great and amazing. But when they get on stage and they perform,
And they are the character. They're not
I
just
love it.
dressed up.
Yes.
My
They
favorite part ever.
transform. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
that's
Amazing.
my favorite part, and that tells me I'm like, there's the passion. There's that passion right there.
Yes.
So,
yes,
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Ali and Yerah both judge, and y'all guys have great criteria. Y'all really critique and pay attention to. I have not seen Maddie judge. Have you ever been a judge, Maddie?
Mm-hmm.
Several
Oh, yeah.
What? Can you describe how that feeling was like when you were a judge? What did you look for? Was it more of the technical or more of the play? Like, what was your judging experience like?
I can't remember the very first time I judged, but since I've been judging, it's kind of like what the two said. Like I not only look to how much effort they put into the cosplay, whether they made it or they're just working it. Not everybody knows how to sew. But,
Yes,
I
certainly do.
I take into consideration the effort that was put in.
Yes.
But then also, like they said, how they present it. People will come on, and it could be the greatest cosplay, but they just stand there and they're like.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they just leave. But then there's others who maybe their cosplay isn't like the flashiest, but they'll come on and put on like all the effort, all the
whole show.
enthusiasm. Yeah, a show. Like we had I think like a little boy one time. He was just in a white t-shirt, and I can't even remember who he cosplayed, but he came out and he just he worked the craft.
Oh.
And everybody loved him. And I noticed that. And I was like, okay, because cosplay is more than just the costume.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
There's a
definitely.
play aspect.
Yep.
That's why there's the
Yes,
play.
exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cosplay is not just one definition. Like it's multiple aspects. So I take into consideration all of that.
Yes.
And that's what I look for.
And it is very nerve-wracking to get up in front of people
Oh,
and
yeah.
display your work.
How vulnerable. Like
To
it's
literally
such
be
a
judged.
vulnerable feeling.
You know
Yes.
you're
You're
being
up there.
critiqued, you're being absurd,
Yes.
and then you're afraid you might trip and die. So it's like,
And you're
so-
being judged by amazing cosplayers like the three of you. Like, that's a lot of talent to be standing in front of,
That's
and
crazy.
it can be very intimidating. And just from what I've seen from y'all are amazing at making people feel comfortable, seen, and giving them credit for their stuff. Y'all are so cool to work with.
Well,
Yes,
it's
no,
like,
y'all
we
are
all start
amazing.
somewhere, right? So
Yeah.
there's no need
Yeah.
to feel like you guys are better than other guys, and so there's always that level where we all start. We don't just wake up and we're awesome cosplayers, right? So
Yes.
we all have that learning curve, and we all put our time and effort into getting to where we're at. So I mean, you can't discourage the people that are starting. Because
Exactly.
they're eventually
Yep.
gonna get there, So
Yep.
Well, and it's
it's
like-
up to us to push them in the right direction.
Exactly.
Correct.
And you don't want to be the person that puts out somebody's fire. Like you don't want to
Yes.
be
Yeah,
the one
absolutely
not.
that kills their passion because like you said, we
Mhm.
all started somewhere. And imagine if whenever you were a baby cosplayer, you had somebody be like, "Oh, you probably could have done that better." I don't think I would have ever cosplayed again.
Lord.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
you put yourself in their
Correct.
shoes, basically.
Yeah.
What would you like to hear? What would motivate you to keep going or do better? It's one thing to give people tips and tricks,
Mhm.
and rather than be like, oh, that looks like crap, do
Mhm.
better. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not
This
the
is
same.
garbage.
It's like, hey, this works for me. Let's try this next time. And motivate them. Give them your little tips and tricks, all the skills you learn. This community, what I love the most about it is that we're so open to sharing
Yes.
everything we've learned. 'Cause
Yes.
we all learn from each other. Like I might not be the best at one thing, but then Maddie can show me, or Maddie can learn from Gigi, and Gigi can learn from Ali. So we can all share, and then we all
Yeah.
become better at the end of the day. So
And
Yes.
I've learned so much from these two as well. Like crafts that I
They are
never-
a wealth
like,
of knowledge.
I'm never gonna know how to do this, and they showed me. I was like, oh, that was really easy. Like, why didn't I know this before? So
Oh,
Yeah,
And
no.
I think I also what I really enjoy about conventions like these that
Mhm.
don't have a category that when it comes to the cosplay contest, it's an overall when it comes to the judging aspect is the fact that that's why we do it is conventions like these give that opportunity to the people that anybody is welcome to go in and they
Yes.
put on a cosplay, whether you buy it, whether you made it, whether it's something from your closet or it's a random character that you created. It's just open for anybody and anyone. So that's why I
Yeah.
love conventions like this, that it's just for
Yeah,
inclusive.
it's
Gives
meant to be
everybody a shot.
fun. We're
Yes.
all there
Yes.
to enjoy it, and we're all there to
Yes.
have fun, to meet friends, to make friends.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
yes, that's what it's all about, right?
Yes.
100%. So Gigi, they've answered, all three of them have answered the big question before, but is there something else you want to ask our guest?
Yes. Okay. So, rumor on the street
On the
is
street.
that no, it's actually not a rumor. They actually posted it, but I just want to know more. So NostalgiaCon is gonna have like official NostalgiaCon merchandise with like all of the characters on it. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Do you know any information
So
about
not
the?
too much.
It's like a play mat.
Yes, there is going to be a playmat. I know that for sure. And there is going to be like merchandise that is exclusive on Nostalgia. And it has all like the logo on it. And I do believe they are coming out with some T-shirts. But I don't know if there's more. I know they are in words about collectibles, so they're trying to do something that is collectible as well. And I'm not sure if that's going to be like a card or like a pop or that kind of aspect, but it's something that's very collectible. So
Yeah,
yes, and
That's
VIPs
awesome.
so
have
fun.
get
I'm just so
exclusive stuff.
excited.
That's always fun, for sure. So, what is the date? Where is the venue? How can we see all of you?
So NostalgiaCon is in San Antonio, Texas. It's at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center, downtown San Antonio. And it is May 10th through the 12th, which is Mother's Day weekend. Though.
Yes.
Yes.
Bring your mama.
Bring your mama.
Bring your
Yes.
mom.
And again,
And you
again,
can find
this
us in the cosplay alley.
yes, again, there's going to be so much this convention. Again, nostalgic, everything that you can think of from Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Toonami, anime, cosplays. We have a big lineup that even monkeys. We have monkeys, guys. So, yes, illustrators.
Can't forget about the monkeys.
This is a con definitely that if you're a collector, definitely you do not want to miss out. This is where you get the best of autographs. Your collections, the vendors is going to be packed of collectors and vendors of that aspect. So this is if you're a collector
Tattoos?
for your
Tattoos.
tattoos.
It's like it doesn't matter what you like, they're gonna have it.
Yes, musicians. We have musicians that are performing as well. So there's a little bit of everything, and then an after party too. I don't know if you just saw the announcement, but I just got posted an after party too. So
Yeah, and don't forget the panels. So right now we're
And-
working on the panels. We're gonna have 4 big cosplay panels, including
yeah.
a dance panel. So you guys are gonna see some of our cosplayer guests dance and perform live.
Maddie?
yeah,
I wish.
The Tina twerk.
I mean, she's gonna be performing
Tina
live
twerk?
all over the con. You know?
It's not a con till Maddie Tina's work.
of course.
Twerking 101.
Yes.
When I put on my Ember performance, it's gonna be a real performance.
No.
How to throw it back without throwing out your best. I want to ask all three of you, starting with Yerah this time. Yerah, Maddie, Ali. Yerah, what other cons do you have in the future? Like, I know, do you have any other guest spots coming up? Do you have them
Yes.
at the top
I
of your mind?
actually-
Where are you going
so
to be?
This weekend is gonna be my resting weekend. I might just go to the Rem Fest and hang out just to like.
That's a
decompress.
resting weekend?
That's a resting weekend. I get to do what I want, right?
Let's
But,
go.
I'm going on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saturday and stay over till Sunday because I never stayed to sleep, and this is the first time I'm gonna do it. So,
Let's
there'll be no
go.
sleeping.
oh, I know. Well, I'm gonna stay in no sleep. But
Nice.
the weekend after that, I'm gonna be in Rolling Oaks Mall in Anime STX again.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm so excited. And actually, I have Trey coming too.
Yay!
He's gonna be a guest. So I know. And then also after that one, I will be at Yumicon's new event in Traders Village, Mochi Fest.
Mochi
Nice.
Fest.
And then after Mochi Fest, NostalgiaCon.
Nostalgia.
Wow, so
That's
that's
a
like
good
literally in the
Busy
next
bee.
29 days.
Yeah,
In the next
actually,
20
yeah. 'Cause
Every
so
weekend.
this is gonna be like my next 2 months. It's gonna be con weekend. Then I go out to Spain for a week and a half, and then I
Let's
come
go.
back directly to NostalgiaCon, and then I have
Wow.
3 weeks to prepare and go to Cosplay World in Virginia. So
Wow.
yeah, I like purposely did not do anything for those 3 weeks leading to that event because I'm like
You're like,
putting
I need to
everything
prepare.
together.
That's so
But I'm
cool.
excited. I'm excited. I'm
You
so
should
excited.
be. That's awesome. Maddie, where can we find you? Do you have any other shows lined up?
I do. I have quite a few actually.
That doesn't
I
surprise
know. I'm
me.
gonna. I'm very.
She's everywhere.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
No. So actually, this weekend I have Riverwalk Anime. So that's
I'll be there.
You will
We'll be
Same.
there.
Yes,
I'll
we'll
see
be
you
there.
Sunday.
Sunday. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
I'll be there both days. Yeah. So I have Riverwalk Anime. Then right after that is Mochi Fest. I'll be there with Yerah.
Yay, I'll see you there.
That's right, girl. Let's go. And then after Mochi Fest, I believe that's NostalgiaCon. Right after Nostalgia, the week after, I have KimochiCon, and then after that, West Texas Comic Con, and then I also believe YumiCon and Etchy Fiesta.
Wow.
Damn,
That's
back,
Everywhere.
back.
Etchy Fiesta. I didn't make it to that one.
The next 2 months. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just the next 2 months.
Putting in work. Putting in
Jeez.
work.
I know.
Trey said good
It's like
things about Etchy
More
Fiesta, so I'm gonna
cons
try
than
to
I
get
go
it.
to in a year. And you're,
Oh my
I'm trying
And
to
this
be
is
like
what we
y'all.
do.
I'm trying to be like y'all.
You
God.
Trying to get like ooh, my boy.
Three people that I look up to are right in front of me right now, and I'm just like,
100%.
and I really mean that. Like, y'all are so cool, and you're such an inspiration. Please don't include any of this, Juan. Like,
No, this
this
is
is-
totally going in the show. It's just
Like,
they
I don't-
deserve their flowers. Gigi, they deserve their flowers. You give them their flowers.
I just, it's so cool. Anyway, sorry. Okay, Allie, what do
Allie,
you have?
Queen.
Yes, Allie, what do you have on your lineup?
So I other than big text right now, I don't have anything because I'm gonna take a pause. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on my small business. So other than
Yes.
comic book day, we'll be at Dragon's Lair, and I'm thinking I'm gonna dress up as Rogue, and hopefully I can get the hubby to be Gambit too for comic book day. So I'll be at Dragon's Lair.
Yes.
We're not letting him retire again.
Alamo Ranch one.
Never.
So that's the next
I
thing
love that
technically. But that's it for me.
That's
So not until I schedule more. But right now I'm taking a little break.
Awesome.
Hey, so
well,
we need that sometimes. It's a recharge
yeah.
time.
I know. I definitely needed it.
Whew.
Mhm.
I needed that when
Well-
I went to WeebCon. I was dead the entire time. I was so
No.
Switch.
dressed as
We were both at WeebCon, and I saw her for like 5 seconds, and then
because I was dressed as Raven, and I found a nice little corner in the alley convention, and I like wrapped myself in my robe and then just
You
fell
took a
asleep.
nap?
In a
Of course you
No,
did. Hey,
I-
I have.
Did you take
I
a nap
have
next to the trash?
Simone did.
I bet you it was right next to the trash can. I bet you.
Oh, wait.
Mhm.
I think it was.
she's trying to remember.
She lives in the trash can, guys. She's like, I'm the trash man.
Trash can.
I'm the trash man.
But I
Every con we
it
go
was
to,
like a little cocoon because I
you find her taking a nap next to the trash. Like,
robe.
No.
Yeah, it was nice. It was very
Got it.
comfy.
So I will
That's where
see
we
you
find her.
at the Riverwalk on
Yes.
Sunday by the trash can. I guess I'll just
Yeah.
look there first.
Yeah, look for the trash
I'll
can,
look
you'll
there
find her
first.
yes.
You passed the trash can. You've gone too far.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Awesome.
So where can we find y'all as individuals? So we'll start with Allie, then Maddie, then Yerah. Where do we find you on your socials?
So I am
Allie.
on Instagram, TikTok. I have also my little side business as well, Allie B Cosplay or Allie B Creations, and TikTok and Instagram is
Yes.
my big main source.
Awesome. Maddie, where do we find you?
I am also on Instagram and TikTok, and my username's a little annoying. It's _Maddie Mason _
All right, that'll be on the
Underscores are
screen.
important.
Yes.
Yerah, where do we find
Me.
you? Where do we find Paradox
Well,
Cosplay?
you can find me anywhere under Paradox Cosplay, but on Instagram it has 2 X's now because they don't like me. And
Yeah.
all of my socials can be found on paradoxcosplay.com, along with every guest appearance and past guest appearance that I've done.
Well, I want to thank you, three of you, so very much for being on the show. We can't wait for NostalgiaCon. Be sure to go get your tickets so you can see all 5 of these individuals, tons of voice actors, artists, musicians, everything. Thank you guys so much for
Yes.
watching. We're going to see you guys
Yes.
next time.
See you next time.